Hi, my name is Lauren Spears, and I am doing this persuasive speech on how we should replace the Department of Children and Family Services. I believe that we should indeed replace DCFS. The children in foster care need social services intervention, and they need to be adequately provided for, as well as have access to safe and stable shelter. DCFS is responsible for maintaining the safety and the welfare of the families and the children that are in their care. However, they have routinely failed to uphold their responsibilities. It is up to us to stop the cycle. Some current issues and past issues with DCFS is that the Department of Children and Family Services makes money from the children placed into their care through state funding. Their state funding depends on what services they get. They even get Social Security benefits as payees for the children. However, most children don't know that they benefit from these funds at all. They do not provide traumatized and abused kids enough proper resources to heal and grow. Here is a chart on the increases and decreases of the funding that DCFS was awarded from between the fiscal years of 2014 to 2020. If you see here that foster care gets the biggest amount of funding in this one, and then in this other, the decrease, institution and group homes get the most funding. That's something interesting to look at. My own experience as former DCFS youth. While in foster care, I went through 3 permanent foster homes and then placed into group homes because they just deemed it necessary and did not want to take the time to help me deal with my issues and my trauma. They didn't want to help me heal. I was placed into one group home named Sleazer Youth Home, where I constantly had to fight. Girls were very picky there, and they would place me into illegal restraints and spit on me. I had one staff spit on me, and I would have seizures that I was told I was faking, and they knew I had seizures. It was in my medical history, and they still continued to restrain me as I was having seizures. Soon after being placed in another facility called Rock River Academy, which is now closed, it became evident that I did not meet the reasons for placement. Their psychiatrist actually only diagnosed me with PTSD and depression, which this facility was for people with severe mental health disabilities. Instead of finding me appropriate placement, I spent 18 months there, and only through escaping did I get out. After this escape, I got married. That's how I got out of DCFS. I tried to apply for state aid, and they denied me the SSI. I didn't even know DCFS and this facility, which would be Rock River, had been receiving funds for me for years. It was ordered that they needed to repay me about $12,000, and I only received $2,600 from it, if that makes any sense. There are nonprofit organizations out there that could replace the department if necessary. Lutheran Child and Family Services of Illinois is one. It is a private agency that can be traced back to the year 1873. Families are often referred to them by DCFS themselves. They have a simple mission statement that is to nurture and strengthen children and families in need, and their vision is a world where all God's children have the opportunity for safe, healthy, and meaningful lives. Safe Families is another option for replacing DCFS. Safe Families tries to start a national movement of change agents passionate about protecting children and preserving families in the communities across the nation and the world. I believe that it is a better choice through my research. Lutheran Child Family Services seems a little too close to DCFS for my liking. I believe it's the best choice. Safe Families has a 95% reunification rate. Over 25,000 volunteers and children have been helped, and about 15,000 families have been supported. And now we have the conclusion. When it comes to the welfare of children and families, there must be a better replacement to the Department of Children and Family Services. The best interests and the welfare of children and their families should not be left in the hands of a for-profit state-run agency. Options of programs like Safe Families mentioned and the Lutheran Social Services do appear to be better at providing care and support. Group homes and residentials should be heavily monitored and not be used to place youth that do not need the services these places are for. I strongly believe this as a former youth and foster care, and being put into these residentials with no true need can be very difficult for us. On my next 2 slides is my references, and that's it. Thank you for listening, and thank you for reading my PowerPoint.